Hey, yo, what's up, peeps, folks, and music lovers, go-go lovers, and all you folks out there. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Today is Friday. It's really nice out there. Enjoy yourself, do your Christmas shopping and all that. I just want to take a little few minutes of your time and talk about something that's kind of been on my mind for a minute. And this is in reference to playing your part in go-go music. I'm a guitar player. I'm more of a rhythm guitar player, more so than a lead player. And I've been playing rhythm guitar in go-go, for the past at least almost 40 years, I can say. Almost. At any rate, I wanted to touch on the subject because basically it's something that I have noticed myself when watching nowadays, when people post clips of bands online. I love watching. I don't get out as much as I used to go see the bands myself. I've been going to go since the age of 14. So I don't get out like I used to, but I love logging in online and watching what the bands are doing. Many bands. And me being a guitar player, I always mostly I pay attention to all, but I pay attention to the rhythm section. Sometimes you see video clips and they always got the cameras on the percussion. And that's beautiful and all. We already know what the percussion's supposed to do in the first place. So I like watching it. I'm not complaining. I'm just talking about how I'll be checking out the clips. But one thing I have noticed basically, and it kind of irked me a little bit. I can say irked me, but just throw me off when it comes to guitar players scratching, or what they call nowadays chucking. Back days we called it scratching, called chucking, the same old thing. And I see a lot lately, a lot of chucking and scratching, kind of knocking the groove. And I just wanted to do this clip right here, basically kind of demonstrate the guitar's role when it comes into it. Now, when I'm talking about, first of all, I'm gonna use a pick. I'm going to use a pick to demonstrate this. I don't normally play with a pick. I used to. I grew up playing with a pick, but the older I get, my hands just don't want to hold picks. Every time I try to get a pick, I drop it and lose. I got tired of it, so I just play with my fingers and my fingernails to get that sound. But that chucking sound is what I'm talking about. I'm going to use a pick to demonstrate here. We're talking about that chuck. And it's nothing new when it comes to playing rhythm guitar. I mean, you can get down with some James Brown, and you always got that chucking going on, that chucking and scratching. So it goes all the way back to James Brown. People like Nile Rodgers from Chic, people like Stephen Shockley from Lakeside, and many, many, many others. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a rhythm player. And anyway, let me get back to the point before I go down that rabbit hole. Is I wanted to talk about what I see a lot of guitar players these days what I call knocking the groove. Chucking is real good. Your guitar it can be used as a percussion to complement percussion that's already going on. And we know in go-go, the main percussive instruments that's keeping it dry, I'm going to call it the drums, the congas, the cowbell you want to add to it, the tambourine, rototoms, whatever thing that's going to, keep that pocket going. One thing, you want your pocket tight. So if you notice, every instrument, whether it's the drums, whether it's the congas, whether it's the cowbell, they all have a distinctive pattern. And in their distinctive pattern, you find that they're not stepping on each other. If they're stepping on each other, the pocket gonna sound like some pure bull crap, all right? And so they can't step on each other. You want a tight pocket. You want to not get messy and step on each other. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about music, people don't really understand. The simpler it is, the better it sounds. What you don't ever want to do is knock somebody's groove, okay? So I got the next few minutes. I'm gonna do a demonstration of what I mean, the do's and don'ts when it comes to scratching or chucking, or however you want to do it on the guitar. All right, and show you what I mean. I'm gonna demonstrate by playing this loop right here. In this loop, I got drums going, congas going, and cowbell going, right? And I'm gonna demonstrate what I'm saying. So let's start it right here. And if I turn it up, and if you notice, the drums got its pattern that it's doing, right? The conga's got its pattern of what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? They all singing. They're not stepping on each other. You got the cowbell and he's just going ding, ding, ding. He's just going ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna join them in that pocket, in that percussive drive, the thing I can't do is step on. I can complement it. And I look for a space. If you can't find no space in there, then you don't belong in there. So if I can find a space, so I might go, and your regular chucking is something like this. And I might say, and if you notice, I'm not stepping. I'm complimenting them. I can do another pattern. I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Or I can go one of my favorites. I go like this. 2, and I'll go. And notice I'm not stepping on them. Now, what I'm talking about that I see a lot lately with these guitar, and there's some awesome guitar players, but when they scratch it, I'm like, oh, they knocking the groove. They do this. That's messy as shit. Cut that messiness out. You're knocking the groove. You're knocking the pocket. You may think it's jamming because you on rhythm, but you drowning everybody. You're a reckless driver. Stop recklessly driving. If you can't compliment the pocket, stay out of the pocket. And keep in mind, this scratching with the guitar and go-go has been going on since day one. If you think I'm kidding, put on records like Bustin' Loose, Chuck Brown himself, and they do the breakdown. See how simple that is? Put records like Rass's Body Moves, and you hear White Boy doing that. You don't hear him stepping on foot in Jungle Boogie in the Body Moves record, or any other jumps. You don't hear that. You know, you can even drive. What I mean by drive, you go. What is messy as hell, and stop drunk, reckless driving. It's ridiculous, okay? Now, I'm gonna stop this. I'm saying this out of love. I'm not saying this to, criticize anything like that. I want everybody's pockets to be tight. It's important that your pocket is tight because that's what keeps people in the groove. Subconsciously, that pocket is what keeps it in. There's a reason backyard are as vicious as they are. There's a reason junkyard is vicious. There's a reason Ray Essence. Keep that jive in the pocket, locked, and cut out that messiness, all right? This is Kato here. I just wanted to throw some tips out there. I can't make you drink it. I can bring you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. But that's just a little suggestion, a little word to the wise. I guarantee you, if you follow that, your pocket will be tighter and basic like it should be. All right? God bless you. I love you. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hey, y'all like my Frankie Beverly shirt? My man Frankie. Yes, indeed. God bless you, all right? Yes.